And now it's time to meet the skaters in tonight's finals. Giovanni Viana will be first in. He's the 2023 SLS Super Crown champion.
And a guy who has won stops himself from Japan, Sora Shirai, with one of the craziest bag of tricks we've ever seen.
And Andrew's pick with 7 arena stop wins from Japan and 2 Olympic gold medals, Yuta Horigome.
Pretty good resume there. And the man, the best skater in Street League history, Nyjah Huston.
Multiple Super Crown champions in this final. 2022 Super Crown Rio champ from Portugal, Gustavo Ribeiro.
And the man of the hour, our host, right here from France, Vincent Milou, looking for his first ever Street League win.
The men's final presented by Kona Big Wave. Giovanni Viana, the Brazilian, first skater in, famous for the hardest fakie tricks and massive pop, starting out strong, lip slide across and down that double kink rail.
Yeah, Gio's just a strong skater in general. A lot of pop. Fakey front crook on a tall, mellow round rail.
Nose blunt down the centerpiece to finish for Giovanni. Great start, tonight's final.
Great start, amazing run. It's kind of started out heavy in the beginning. Lip slide fakie straight into this full cap front nose. Love this fakie front crook. Pinched. And ending his run with this nose blunt slide. Not the strongest ending, I'll say, to the run, but did a lot of the work early.
8.3. We have not seen 9s flying out here like we have at some other stops.
Nah, it did seem like Gio let off the gas a little bit towards the end, though.
This finals lineup may be the heaviest lineup of all time. Everyone up here has won other than Vincent Milou, and he's placed second 3 times.
I think they've won multiple times.
Multiple times. Sora in with the back smith.
Oh. One of the coolest tricks. Back zone 80. Switch front crook.
Has been incredible here as well, showing full support for everyone, but especially the French skaters we've seen today. 10 seconds left for Sora in his first line. Strong finish for Sora.
0 flaws in that run.
And no filler.
Everything was perfect. Everything was top-notch level. That was one of the better runs I've ever seen. Backsmith the crossing down. That rail is not small. Straight into the backside and he switch front crook. And this back tail front shove. Everything was good. This 180 switch crook on a gap to round rail.
So you're saying one of the best runs ever. It's up there, 9.2. Love to see it. That's what we want.
Perfect. Everything about it.
Yuto in. Now, no matter what anyone does, you can always expect Yuto to be able to do a little more. But coming off early.
Ooh, limping a little bit.
Calling it.
Let's see the replay on that big spin front board. Ooh.
Saw that.
Rolled his left ankle on the edge. That big spin front board for him too is 9 times out of 10.
Maybe even more,
Yeah.
much more than that. So that's very unfortunate. It's never a good time to get hurt either, but in your first run of the finals might be the worst. Nigel's consistency, 93% average line score, 7.4. That's why he's...
Oh.
Smile on his face.
Okay. His foot got trapped on that inside ledge too.
First runs for Nyjah and Yuto going south real fast. So not a good run, but we've seen him get a 9.6 before. Up there with Jagger Eaton. Highest scoring line scores ever.
It's a pretty heavy slam.
Gustavo Ribeiro from Portugal. He's in. So Gustavo is one of only 5 skaters to win 3 or more SLS stops. Nyjah, Yuto, Shane, P-Rod, and Gustavo. To nose grind a kink rail at the end of your line to perfect nollie flip out. That's how you rack up the wins.
Yeah. Bigger flip front board, middle of the run, just cruising.
Okay, sorry, that was a crooked grind nollie flip down the kink rail.
Pretty much the same thing.
He'll be back with the nose grind later. Once again, Gustavo Ribeiro in the club, starting things off clean with the 9. The crowd is chanting Milou. We saw Aurélien Giraud win in front of this Paris crowd last year. Aurélien didn't make it through the knockout rounds tonight, but Vincent Milou did. And he, more than anyone, wants to win here tonight. Side nose down, straight into the no comply, down that Euro gap out of the bump. Oh, the tricks. Blasting that frontside flip into the fakie grind. This line is so beautifully put together.
Very well thought out. Every single little part he has a trick for.
Blunt kickflip fakie. No big deal.
That's fine.
We're not even going to act like we saw that at all. What a run to start it off for Vincent Milou in front of this crowd that wants his first ever Street League win. What do you think? Sora Shirai came through with the 9.2.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be close. This is going to put him right in the mix. He is so smooth, as you can see in this Dios Azul replay. He did a lot of tricks. I don't know if he's going to quite catch Sora, but I do think it should be good enough to put him in the 9 club. His manager, Jeremy, right there.
Oh. 9.3. The Street League judges giving the crowd exactly what they wanted. You're watching the 2025 SLS Championship Tour from the Roland Garros Stadium at Paris, France. Vincent Milou in the lead. Stick around. One of the most historic stadiums in all of sports. And here's a look at our current standings after the first of 2 lines here in the men's final. Vincent Milou up on top with a 9.3. Sora Shirai right on his heels, 9.2. Gustavo Ribeiro, the 9. Setting himself up nicely to either somehow improve on that in his second run or keep the stoke flowing in the single tricks section still to come. Back to the top of the order. The Brazilian, Giovanni Viana. He's in.
Oh, trying to go for the full cab nose grind.
Giovanni calling that run. It's hard to catch it an 8.3 with a fall.
Also a little tough, like his first run, he did it exactly how he wanted to. Everything's perfect, and he ends up in 4th place.
Street League finals can be unforgiving.
Very tough. Gio does have the firepower for the single tricks, though. If he gets fire in the next section.
And we can say that about every person here.
That is true.
Sora Shirai came in with a 9.2. Where does he go from here? Nice hard flip. The finesse on that back tail front shove out. Oh, there you go. That was an upgrade.
Oh, my God.
Sora Shirai. He might as well just keep that sword out.
Yeah. Don't put it away yet.
Ryan Sheckler cheering him on.
It's just so crazy. I mean, this backsmith, very scary. Straight into the back 780 switch front crook. I think the hard flip was a little upgrade from the tray flip. Right before he does that back tail shove it. Obviously, full cab back tail is better than back lip.
How many tenths are we looking at?
I don't know. 1, maybe 2.
2 upgrades.
2 upgrades, but it didn't flow as well. Got a little squirrely on the cab back tail. Yeah.
2 tenths upgrade.
2 tenths.
Aoi Uemura cheering Sora on. She got her first ever SLS win moments ago. Sora trying to keep it going for Japan. It's a shame you can only take 1 line score through.
All right, let's see how Yuto's feeling after that little rolled ankle he had. Yeah, kind of threw him off.
He can get it done in singles too.
He can. You know, I'm not worried about Yuto's skill level. I'm just worried about his ankle. Still looks like he's walking around a little gingerly.
There's another look at Aoi looking on. Big waves. Yep, we're right there. Congrats, Aoi. Winner, SLS Paris.
She handled business about 30 minutes ago.
Nigel Houston.
There we go.
High speed, crooked grind through the kink. Proper switch frontside flip.
Let's see if Nigel can get in the mix right here.
Strong finish for Nigel. Gap back nose block and the kickflip back D.
And the kickflip back D was in time.
And he boosted it.
He did 2 kickflip back lips on a bump to big rail and on the quarter pipe.
So great recovery after failing his first trick on his first run, coming back, putting it all together perfectly.
Yeah, it was a big moment for Nigel. That could have got away from him quick.
only good enough for third place, but putting Nigel Houston right back in the mix.
Gustavo Ribeiro got a 9 on his run, and he's in 4th.
It's not getting any easier. 360 flip, front board. That.
Count it.
That was like a 360 flip front feeble on a ledge.
That's just automatic for him.
Does that tray flip not 50 matter at all? Does it matter for a 1/10 of a point? Did he do enough? Did he do something else that would balance that out and get him back up to a 9+?
I don't know. It's just tough because I feel like if he locks in perfect, yeah, it's gonna be tight. It's not gonna upgrade him much, if at all.
Every 10th matters at this point. Still only good enough for 4th. Sora just jumped onto that men's all-time best line scores list, the 9.4. Vincent is already on that list, and Nigel's on that list. That's from other events. See if they can get back there. Vincent started exceptionally strong with a 9.3 here tonight. He's back in.
Flip.
All right, back to the big section. Whether they're the hardest tricks or not, the way Vincent puts that line together is so fun to watch. He'd be a crowd favorite, even if he's not skating in front of the hometown.
Yeah.
That is massive. And then I love how he takes it into that fakey frontside grind on the quarter pipe. 7.8. That's okay. He'll stick with the 9.3. Current standings after the line section. SLS Paris men's final. Maybe the heaviest final of all time. Here we go. Men's final presented by Kona Big Wave. Yuto Horigome, 49% trick consistency. Average trick score 8.5. I'm actually surprised it's that low.
Yeah.
He's a 9 guy.
Yeah, he is a 9 guy.
If it ain't 9, it's nothing for Yuto. So I think that ankle sealed his fate tonight.
Oh, it's definitely bothering him. Like we said earlier, it's the little things. You would never expect him to get hurt on a big spin front board on a bump to bar, but you let your guard down for 1 second.
Giovanni going for the cab front blunt. And Gustavo Ribeiro on deck, sitting in 4th. It's one thing to be able to do that trick as consistently as he does it, but the way he locks it in so quick.
The tray flip almost tweaks. Like the way he tray flips is like built for the nose blunt. It's so crazy looking. Locked so good. Perfect tray flip nose blunt. That trick used to end video parts.
8.7. The crowd wanted more. They usually do. Nigel Houston. Men's all-time best single trick score. Nigel Houston 9.9, Shane O'Neill 9.9. That was back in the day.
I was skating against Nigel when he dropped in the 9.9.
Nigel, nollie back nose blunt. Nobody's nollieing out of that bank onto that big rail other than Nigel.
Nigel and Yuto
You're right,
gave it
Yuto.
an attempt.
Yeah, gave it an attempt.
But nollie back nose blunt. Just a solid, respectable trick. Definitely going to be a very high score. Nine even, back-to-back 9s.
And I still would love to see how many different tricks Nigel has used to get 9s.
Yeah.
It's not just repeating the same thing for 9s. It's the whole bag.
Yeah, he's been getting better. He's evolving.
Vincent Milou. Incredible showing in the line section. This is his first of 5 single trick attempts. Kickflip front tail to fakie.
Kickflip front tail. So sick. Very hard trick. We have to see what happened with his hands there, though. This is girlfriend Bella cheering him on. Let's see. Do the hands touch the ground?
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes.
And both of them, actually. Look how high he kickflips.
So, how much roughly would you guess that trick would be without the hand touch?
Without the hand touch, it's a 9.2. With 2 hand touches, they might throw it out, or it's going to be pretty low. Let's see.
I was scared as fuck.
A scary trick to try. Either way, the crowd is not going to like it. Yeah.
Hey, still 8.6.
They didn't dock it as much as I thought.
You're right, for 2 hands down. Sora Shirai. Sugar cane.
Sugar cane.
One of the more dangerous grinds on the most dangerous spot on the course. Double black diamond.
Double black diamond. And it's hard to keep it locked in on the grind because you're twisting so much, but you got to turn all the way back out. But he does it so perfect. Yeah, it's as good as you could possibly do it. Hard trick, perfect execution.
The highest line score followed up by an 8.8. So he doesn't slam the door shut on anyone with that one. Kona Big Wave new leader. He's tied with Nyjah, but the tie goes to the skater with a higher line score, and that's Sora.
Have we ever ended a contest on a tie?
I don't know that we have, but if we do tonight, Sora would be skating out of here. Muska started that whole craze. He was pre-bud though.
Yeah, he had a boombox.
Giovanni Viana, cab, front blunt.
We're used to seeing this trick from Gio. Super hard spinning away from it, getting up and over. But it's on the small rail.
But like you said many times also, it's small but tall.
That's true, 8.6.
8.6.
Yeah, the tray flip nose blunt didn't get that great of a score either.
I feel like somebody went and talked to the judges and said, hey, guys, no more nines unless your minds are blown.
Yep. You got to take it to the big section.
Gustavo, we saw the crook nollie flip, now going for the front nose grind nollie flip. As we move on to Nyjah Houston in second place, 9.2 in the line. First trick score, 9 even. Two more. Could be all over for everybody else.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Shout out to the legendary photographer, Chris Ortiz, wearing that SLS staff shirt. Sending the skaters in. They're not going to listen to just anybody.
No.
It's got to be a guy like Ortiz. Legend.
And if you're Alex Midler, still hard sometimes. This course is beating some people up.
Vincent Milou next in third place.
Don't switch.
Oh. Switch front nose blunt.
Such a scary trick.
Vincent being smart or strategic right now?
I don't know, you know. As routine as that looks, switch nose blunt is a super hard trick. Very, very scary. If something goes wrong, there's not a lot of ways you can catch yourself. And he barely hung on to that one. I think this is gonna be, it should be either in the club or right next to it.
Just on the doorstep.
Yeah.
He's in.
He's in.
Vincent Milou, leader, with 3 scores posted. But Sora Shirai in second just needs an 8.8 to recapture that lead. Nollie big spin back tail attempt for Sora. Maybe more, who knows? And after this round, Arcona Big Wave new leader once again, Vincent Milou. Trick attempt number 3.
Yeah, mentally you have to be in it 100%, especially going nollie 270 at that bump to bar. I think his mind's on his ankle a little bit.
Giovanni Viana in for his 3rd attempt. Could those big scores from the leaders be affecting people down below?
100%. Kind of, I mean, they're forcing the issue. Oh.
Nigel Houston next in, an 8.8 puts Nigel in the lead. You see him warming up with the switch frontside flip. There's not a lot of time.
No, and you got to cut that rolling pretty sharp. Yeah, you can even see, even then, he was on the very right side of the ramp.
With every one of these bails, Vincent Milou is one step closer to taking it all for France.
Carlos getting some advice over there.
Vincent. He needs one more score to guarantee himself a great finish. That's a bail.
What was he going for right there?
Kickflip front nose blunt.
Ugh.
Fakey.
I couldn't tell if that was a lip or a nose blunt, but yeah, kickflip nose blunt to fakie.
Sora looking for his third score still. Wow. Vincent Milou avoiding some issues.
Holding on.
Download True Skate on your mobile and enter the live SLS Paris event. Complete all the missions in the event to unlock a virtual replica of the unique SLS Paris Championship course at Roland Garros. Attempt number 4 here in the single trick section of SLS Paris men's final. This is the pathway to the SLS Super Crown final coming up in December.
Now,
Vincent Milou still in the lead with 2 attempts still to go.
how many points do you get towards the Super Crown if you're Yuto for 6th place, I wonder?
It's a good question.
I wonder if he can crack the top 12 even with the 6th place finish.
Because he didn't skate Miami.
No.
So no points for Yuto there. Beautifully done.
That is so hard.
One of a kind.
So hard.
Frontside half cab. Back 5-0.
This Dios Azul replay. Popping it up, and then look at the precision to pinch it.
I wonder where he's looking and when he shifts from looking back to looking down or around. I mean,
Or do you close your eyes and hope for the best?
8.8.
8.8.
See, I think somebody got to Kelly in the gang.
The rail is small. It's tall, but it's small. Yeah.
Gustavo Ribeiro. He is essentially out of tries to fully compete if Vincent Milou makes another trick. Nigel Houston, an 8.8 puts him into first.
He needs it.
You knew he wasn't going to bail that a third time.
No. That was flipped so wrong for his standards. But it's a contest. He can land anything.
Look at the distance. Whoa! You're right.
Weird flip, caught it primo, but it's all good now. Yeah. Not one that Nigel's going to repost anytime soon, but he'll take the score.
Nigel getting it done with the switch frontside flip. 27.2 overall score. New leader, Vincent Milou, now in second. And he's next to drop in. Once again, Vincent Milou has come second. Many times, 3 second place finishes in his SLS career, no wins. Everyone else in this final has won at least one stop, probably a Super Crown, maybe more. Nobody wants this win more than Vincent. He needs to just land a trick to be back in the lead. So Nigel Houston stays in the lead. He's been in this position so many times before. Sora Shirai looking for a 9.1 or better. So yes, indeed, nollie, big spin, back tail, big spin out, bolts.
Bolts. And that's what you have to do if you're going to skate the small rail. Big spin in, big spin out. Precision. This should put him in first.
9.4. All of a sudden, he's way up in first. 0.4 of a point ahead of Nigel.
Look at that nollie, big spin into a back tail. Big spin out, perfect. And the samurai sword. Becoming his signature Sally.
Kona, big wave, new leader, Sora Shirai after 4 single trick attempts here in the men's final. SLS Championship Tour, Paris, France. Roland Garros Arena. Here's the re-rack presented by Lucy Yuto Horigome, who's currently in 6th place, will be first to drop in on his final attempt, and Sora Shirai will have the final say here from Paris tonight in the men's final. This French crowd has been on fire. One of the most legendary venues in sport history, Roland Garros, right in the heart of Paris, France. This has been cool.
Who is going to join Carlos Alcaraz as the champ of Roland Garros?
It is not going to be Yuto tonight.
Not this time.
You know, at some point, you got to give it up for his willingness to just keep going for it, launching himself down that massive gap after what we saw happened to his ankle on his first run. Yuto will be back. On deck, Gustavo Ribeiro needs a 9.9 to take the lead. 9.2 puts him in podium contention. And he's out. He is going to stay in 5th place.
I'm not sure if Gio can catch him. Let's see what he needs. Oh, yeah.
Because there's still all 3 scores on the board right now.
No one has a 4th score? That's crazy. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, just like that, Giovanni Viana will be the new leader. Cab back nose grind. Giovanni.
Yeah, again, the precision to cab into a fakey nose grind on a round rail.
.1. Giovanni Viana, 34.8 overall score. We weren't even paying any attention to him, and all of a sudden, there he is on top.
No, I didn't think he had a chance at it, but stuck around.
And that makes Gio our Kona Big Wave new leader.
We've had a lot of Kona Big Wave new leaders. Leaderboard is jumping around.
Up next, Vincent Milou.
Only needs an 8.
Needs an 8.
Kickflip nose blunt, gets him there.
It comes down to this. He's got to make that. And then he'll be the leader, and then it's gonna be left up to Sorcerai and Nigel. But first.
And that's okay. Control what you can. Kickflip nose blunt slide right here.
Oh! That was perfect!
So fakey, too. I think that makes it harder. The girlfriend's psyched, the family's psyched.
We're psyched.
Water bottles are flying onto the course.
Oh no! It's not over yet, guys.
Yeah. Oh no, water's everywhere.
That is not cool.
But it's understandable.
It's understandable, but we don't need Vincent to win with interference and a wet course.
Look at
that was so perfect.
As good as you could possibly do it.
It was done right there, boom. Like everything was right. That's cool to see. So Vincent Milou did what he needed to do. The crowd trying to help him out even more with watering down the course. 9.2, 36.1 overall score. Current leader Vincent Milou.
And the new Kona Big Wave leader.
Vincent Milou recapturing the lead here in the men's final from Paris. With that, we're going to take a quick break to dry the course up for final tries for Sora and Nija. Stick around for a 9.2, recapturing the lead. Here are our current standings, but it's not over yet. Vincent Milou with a 36.1. Giovanni Viana, 34.8. Sora Shirai, 27.6. But there are 2 skaters still to go.
Couldn't be 2 more scary skaters to go.
Nija Houston, Sora Shirai, both still to go. Nija has what? 27 SLS wins. Going for his 28th. And Vincent Milou survives that attempt.
Dodges 1 bullet.
And then there's 1.
And I'm curious to see, because Sora has 8.8294s. Yeah, he's gonna need, see how much he needs.
Sora Shirai only needs an 8.6 to take the lead and the win away from Vincent Milou. This has been a fairy tale story for Vincent out here tonight, doing everything he set out to do. Only 1 skater stands in the way of Vincent and his first ever SLS win.
Is it over?
Over! Vincent Milou, what a moment. What an epic day here in Paris. The legendary Roland Garros Stadium and an absolutely legendary moment in Street League history.